Hi everyone, it's Sarah from pinkcricket.com, and today we're going to be making a simple but elegant card. I know it's been quite a while since I've made a video or done a tutorial, and I'm sorry, I've just honestly been enjoying my baby and kids and just doing family stuff, and family comes first here, so that's what I've been doing. We've been taking trips all over the United States and just having a ball with our 3 kids, and that's about it. So but I'm back, and I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to see you guys all again and hear from you, so make sure you leave a comment below. Yeah, I'm so excited to be back, but I came down to my craft room to get started, and I looked around, and to say the least, I was a little overwhelmed. I haven't been down here to craft in quite some time, and I've done a lot of shopping in between then and when I am in today, so when I came down here and just tried to get back into the groove of things, I was a little intimidated. So today, that's why we're going to make a simple but elegant card. And there's a little tiny cheater way to make this card look super elegant really quickly. So I'm going to show you that today. So we're going to start off with a 4.5 by 6 inch card. And I went ahead and cut this with white cardstock. Don't waste your money on the pre-made cards. Just make your own. It's fun and quick. Then we're also going to be using this white embossed stack by DCWV. This is new, and right now it's half off at Joann's, and what it is just white paper that's already embossed and looks fabulous. It's got great embossing texture on it. I don't know if you can see on the camera. So I want to say it's $3 right now, half off, so really good price. And we're going to be using that today, and then we're just going to be using this corally pink paper. You can use any kind of paper that you want. So I went ahead and I cut these all down to size so they can mat on top of each other. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to put some adhesive on my embossed paper, and I picked the floral one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just put that right on top of the pink. And before we put it on here, I'm just going to make sure it lines up perfectly, and it does. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it onto my card. So I told you this is going to be simple. We didn't even have to emboss. It was already done for us. And it looks awesome. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then, after that's done, what I've done is use that same colored cardstock, and I just cut a rectangle out basically. And then I used my square punch to line it up and cut out the triangle at the bottom, so I made a quick banner. Okay, so you just line your rectangle up and then you chomp out a piece of it, and I have a video on that on my channel, so be sure to check that out if you want to see the tutorial up close. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this here, but first we're going to stamp a sentiment on it, and our sentiment is going to say, "You are my reason why," and we're just going to stamp it with black ink, and towards the bottom-ish. Oops. And then after that's all stamped, I'm lucky all my ink pads didn't dry up while I was taking a little hiatus. I didn't leave any uncovered for that whole time, thankfully. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and this is going to go here. Okay, but we're going to tie some ribbon on it, so I'm not going to adhere it down quite yet. I have this ribbon that's just a slight lighter shade than the cardstock, and we're going to use that, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put it back behind here, and I'm going to work on my pretty bow. So what have you guys been up to all this time? I feel like it's been a really long time. Oh, I know you guys have probably been raising families and taking vacations and having all kinds of fun and crafting while I was not crafting. So yeah, if you want to give me links to your craft projects that you've been doing, then I would love to see them. Apparently, I've forgotten how to tie a bow. So some of the places that I went while I was taking a little hiatus was we went to Hawaii twice. We went to South Dakota, so if there's anybody from Hawaii or South Dakota, hi. We went to Ohio, which is where I'm originally from. So we've just taken lots of little trips and we've just been enjoying family. That's really it. So let's trim this up. Now that we know we have a bow here, we don't want it too awful long. Okay, now that that's there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere it on. You can kind of choose where you want this bow to be. If you want it closer to the sentiment or closer to the top. So let's grab my HEG. I had to fill my HEG before I got started today. It was empty. It's just been sitting empty and lonely. But it's excited. It's excited. Actually, no, this is a new one. My other one broke, so I had to get a new one. Okay, because there's no like sparkles on this one. I have to put sparkles on it still. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this onto the white, kind of close to the left. And then what can we do? We could put little decorations on here. So you could do sequins or pearls or anything like that that you want. I love sequins right now. So I'm going to see, let's see what colors we have here. I found these little containers, let me show you, at Staples. And they're super cheap. Let's see if the price was still on here. They're called Lock-Up, Store, Stack, Twist, and Lock and Go. Anyways, I can stack a whole ton of them, so I have several like columns of these, and I love them. All right, so we're gonna put some sequins on here, and we're gonna put some peachy colored ones, and then we're gonna put some not peachy colored ones. So I'm gonna get 3 of those out, and then I'm gonna get some iridescent-y ones. Does that sound good? I think so. I think it sounds good. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm not sure how many we're going to use, but alright. The thing I like to use for my sequins is lots of Zots, and I use the tiny ones because they're super tiny, just perfect for sequins. So we're going to use those, and we're just going to I'm going to brush these off to the side so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to haphazardly place these, kind of, so I can't tell you how excited I am to be back. Yay! And to actually get my craft room more. Grayson, the baby, he's been doing great. He's at that stage where he is sleeping through the night, going to sleep early, staying asleep all night, not like waking up for any reason. So yeah, I am excited because that means I can come down here, sneak away from, you know, everything that's going on upstairs, which is usually just some TV time for my husband and work on his computer. So I can do that and get stuff done down here, and I'm excited to be down here again. Okay, so that's it. I just added a few sequins, no big deal, and there's our card. Simple, elegant, and it's elegant mostly because of that embossed look, the ribbon, and the sparkles. So that's the whole card. Thanks for coming to watch today, and I will see you real soon.